Every 39 seconds, a cyber attack occurs somewhere in the world. You heard it right, every 39 seconds. This alarming statistic underscores the harsh reality that cybercrime is not an if, but a when. As we journey deeper into the digital age, the world is witnessing a growing trend of cybercrime. Cybercriminals are evolving at a breakneck speed, their attacks becoming more sophisticated, their tactics more insidious. The impact is not just a simple annoyance. These attacks have real, tangible costs. Businesses, big and small, are losing billions of dollars annually, and individuals are experiencing devastating personal losses. Personal data, financial information, identities. Nothing is safe from these digital predators. And it's not just the financial aspect. The emotional toll, the loss of trust, the sense of violation, these are real consequences of cybercrime that often go overlooked. With such a stark reality, the demand for ethical hackers has never been higher. The term hacker often conjures up images of criminals in hoodies. But did you know, not all hackers are bad? Let's imagine hacking as a double-edged sword. On one edge, we have the malicious hackers, those who use their skills to breach systems, steal data, and cause havoc. They're the ones you see making headlines, causing millions of dollars in damages and compromising personal information. Their primary objectives are personal gain, disruption, or even espionage. On the other edge of this sword, we have ethical hackers, the unsung heroes of the cyber world. They're the good guys, the ones who use their hacking skills for good. Their mission? To identify vulnerabilities and weaknesses in systems before the bad guys do. They look at a system the same way a malicious hacker would, but instead of exploiting the vulnerabilities they find, they document them and provide a roadmap for how to fix them. The methods used by both malicious and ethical hackers can be strikingly similar. They might both use techniques like password cracking, phishing, or DDoS attacks to test a system's defenses. But here's where the difference lies. It's all about intent and permission. Ethical hackers always have explicit permission to probe systems, and they do their work to enhance security, not to breach it. The consequences of their actions are also starkly different. The actions of malicious hackers can lead to financial losses, theft of sensitive data, and a loss of public trust. On the other hand, the work of ethical hackers leads to stronger, more secure systems. They help organizations protect their data and maintain their reputation. Ethical hackers are an integral part of the cybersecurity landscape. They're the guardians who keep watch over our digital world, always staying one step ahead of those who seek to misuse technology. They're not just hackers, they're our first line of defense against cyber threats. So, while malicious hackers seek to exploit vulnerabilities for personal gain, ethical hackers use their skills to identify and fix these weaknesses. Just as there are different types of malicious hackers, ethical hackers too come in different avatars. First, let's talk about white hat hackers. These are the good guys, the ethical hackers who use their skills to help rather than harm. They're typically employed by organizations to find and fix vulnerabilities in systems. Hence, they operate within legal and ethical boundaries. They're like the Sherlock Holmes of the cyber world, using their powers of deduction to thwart potential cyber villains. Next up, we have grey hat hackers. They operate in the twilight zone between the white and black hat hackers. They may not have malicious intent, but they don't always follow the rules. They might break into a system without permission, but they do it to expose vulnerabilities and improve security. Finally, we have the black hat hackers. Now, don't let the term confuse you. These aren't ethical hackers, but understanding them is vital to the discussion. They're the bad guys, the ones causing havoc in the cyber world. They break into systems with malicious intent, often for a personal or financial gain. So, there you have it. The ethical hackers, white hats and grey hats working tirelessly to protect and secure, and the black hats who they strive to outwit and outmaneuver. Understanding these types is crucial to appreciate the complexity and diversity within the ethical hacking community. More and more organizations are now realizing the value of ethical hacking. It's like hiring a locksmith to test the strength of your locks. You want to find the vulnerabilities before a thief does. The trend of organizations employing ethical hackers is growing by the day. Businesses, big and small, are acknowledging the need for these cyber guardians. They are the ones who can expose potential weaknesses in the system and suggest improvements. The benefits of this approach are manifold. Ethical hackers can provide a new level of insight into potential threats. They can simulate real-world attacks and show how an actual hacker might exploit vulnerabilities. This allows organizations to fix issues before they turn into real threats. However, this approach does have its challenges. Finding the right ethical hacker, who's not just technically proficient but also trustworthy, can be a daunting task. Plus, there's the constant need for updating skills as new threats emerge. Let's look at some high-profile examples of successful ethical hacking. Companies like Google and Facebook have bug bounty programs where they pay ethical hackers to find and report vulnerabilities. These initiatives have helped them strengthen their systems and protect millions of users worldwide. In the world of finance, many banks and financial institutions also employ ethical hackers to ensure the security of their digital assets. They understand the catastrophic consequences of a successful cyber attack and are taking proactive steps to prevent it. Ethical hacking is indeed becoming an indispensable part of organizations' cybersecurity strategies. They are the new age knights, fighting the digital dragons that threaten our interconnected world. So, intrigued by the world of ethical hacking? It's a fascinating field that combines technical skills with a strong ethical compass. And guess what? There's a place for you in this important fight against cybercrime. Whether you're a tech enthusiast, a computer science student, or a professional looking for a career shift, ethical hacking offers a challenging and rewarding path. Many universities and online platforms provide courses on ethical hacking. These resources can help you gain the necessary skills and knowledge to become a certified ethical hacker. Imagine being the digital knight in shining armor, protecting organizations from the dark forces of the web. The demand for ethical hackers is on a steady rise, as businesses, governments, and individuals increasingly recognize the importance of cybersecurity. Join the fight against cybercrime. Subscribe to this channel for more content on ethical hacking, and together we can make the digital world a safer place.